Sometimes there are moments when you need to stop and truly listen. Not because something dramatic is happening right now, but because your body may be quietly asking for your attention. At this very moment, millions of people are going about their daily lives without realizing that their heart is already struggling. What makes this especially concerning is how ordinary the early signals can feel. Many people notice them, but quickly explain them away as age, stress, or simply being out of shape. Research consistently shows that early changes in heart function are often misunderstood. Nearly 3 out of 4 people who experience early warning signs believe nothing serious is happening. By the time many finally seek medical advice, their heart may already be working far less efficiently than it once did. That's not meant to frighten you. It's meant to empower you. Because when these changes are noticed early, there is often much more that can be done. Understanding what your body is trying to communicate gives you the opportunity to respond sooner rather than later. Your heart doesn't suddenly struggle overnight. This process usually develops slowly, over many years. Small changes build quietly, month after month, gradually reducing how efficiently the heart can do its job. And here's the hopeful part. When you know what to look for, you regain control. You can begin making choices that support your body instead of ignoring the signals it's sending. Today, I want to calmly walk you through 10 important warnings your body may give when your heart needs support. Some of these signs are so common that people experience them every day without realizing their significance. Before we continue, take a moment to share your age and the country you're watching from in the comments. This is the Health Boost community, and understanding who's here helps us support each other better. Now, let's begin with the first and most frequently overlooked signal. Warning. Number 1. Breathlessness during ordinary activities. This isn't about heavy exercise or intense physical effort. This is about feeling short of breath during things that used to feel easy. Carrying groceries from the car, climbing a single flight of stairs, walking at a normal pace and needing to pause. Many people immediately tell themselves, "I'm just not as fit as I used to be," or "This is just part of getting older." When friends or family mention similar experiences, it can feel even more normal. But consistent breathlessness during everyday activities is not something to ignore. When the heart has difficulty moving blood efficiently, fluid can begin to collect in areas where it doesn't belong, including the lungs. This makes breathing feel heavier and less comfortable, even without obvious exertion. One simple habit I recommend is paying closer attention to when this happens. Try keeping a short breathing note for a few days. Write down what you were doing, how strong the breathlessness felt, from 1 to 10. If you notice a level of 5 or higher during tasks that used to feel easy, your body may be signaling that it needs support. There's also a very simple self-check. During light activity, see if you can speak a full sentence comfortably. If you find yourself needing to stop and catch your breath before finishing a sentence, that's worth taking seriously. Each morning before getting out of bed, take 3 slow, deep breaths. Notice how your chest feels. Does it feel light and easy or heavy and tight? This small daily habit can help you notice changes early. Reducing excess salt in your daily meals can also be helpful. Many people are surprised how much fluid balance improves when sodium intake is kept moderate and consistent. Warning number 2. Deep, unusual exhaustion. The second signal is a kind of tiredness that feels different from normal fatigue. This isn't the feeling you get after a busy day or a poor night's sleep. This is a deep, lingering exhaustion that doesn't go away with rest. Simple tasks start to feel overwhelming. Folding laundry feels draining. Standing at the kitchen counter makes you want to sit down. Even after sleeping through the night, you wake up feeling worn out. When the heart struggles to circulate blood efficiently, muscles and organs receive less oxygen. And without enough oxygen, your body has a much harder time producing energy. Many people describe this as feeling heavy all over, as if their body is moving through resistance. One helpful step is to begin tracking your energy levels for a week. Each day, rate how you feel in the morning, how you feel in the afternoon, how you feel in the evening. Use a scale from 1 to 10. If you consistently notice low numbers, especially in the morning after a full night's rest, that's information worth paying attention to. Pacing your activities can make a real difference. Instead of pushing through tasks, try breaking them into shorter blocks, about 15 to 20 minutes, followed by rest. This allows your body to recover instead of becoming overwhelmed. Smaller, more frequent meals can also help. Large meals draw more blood toward digestion, which may leave you feeling even more drained. And if you find yourself needing frequent naps and still not feeling refreshed, that's something worth discussing with a healthcare professional. Warning number 3, a racing or irregular heartbeat. Your heart is very responsive to your body's needs. When it senses that circulation isn't meeting demand, it may try to compensate by beating faster. At first, this can feel like fluttering, pounding, or an uneven rhythm in the chest. Some people describe it as a feeling of restlessness or awareness of every heartbeat. When the heart beats too quickly, it doesn't have enough time to fill properly between beats. This means each beat moves less blood, even though the heart is working harder. A useful habit is learning to check your pulse. Place 2 fingers on your wrist, just below the thumb. Count the beats for 15 seconds and multiply by 4. Try doing this. When you wake up in the afternoon before bed, write the numbers down. A resting heart rate that stays consistently high or feels irregular deserves attention. Slow, controlled breathing can help calm the nervous system. Try breathing in slowly through your nose for 4 counts, holding briefly, then breathing out for 6 counts. Practicing this for a few minutes a few times a day can help reduce strain on the heart. It's also helpful to limit stimulants later in the day. Even one afternoon cup of coffee can affect heart rhythm more than many people realize. Warning number 4, a cough that lingers, especially at night. A persistent cough is often blamed on allergies, seasonal changes, or dry air. But when circulation is less efficient, fluid can accumulate in the lungs and airways. This may trigger a cough that lasts longer than expected, worsens when lying flat, improves when sitting upright. Pay attention to patterns. Is the cough worse at night? Does it improve when you elevate your upper body? One simple adjustment that helps many people is slightly elevating the head of the bed, not just adding pillows, but raising the upper part of the bed itself. Sleeping on your left side may also feel more comfortable for some, as it can reduce pressure in the chest area. If a cough lingers or gradually worsens, it's important not to dismiss it as something minor. Warning number 5, sudden weight changes without diet changes. The 5th signal often surprises people because it doesn't feel directly related to the heart at all. If your weight increases noticeably over a short period without changes in eating habits, your body may be retaining fluid. When circulation is less effective, the kidneys may hold on to extra salt and water, thinking the body needs more volume. This is why daily weighing can be helpful. Weigh yourself. At the same time, every morning after using the bathroom before eating or drinking, write the number down. If you notice a quick increase over just a few days, that's valuable information. In the evening, gently press your thumb into your lower leg or ankle for a few seconds. If an indentation remains, it suggests fluid retention. Elevating your legs when resting and being mindful of fluid and salt intake can support better balance. Warning number 6, swelling in the legs, feet, or ankles. The 6th signal often shows up gradually, which is why many people don't take it seriously at first. You may notice that your shoes feel tighter by the evening. Your socks leave deeper marks around your ankles. Your lower legs look puffier than usual. This kind of swelling often reflects changes in how fluid moves through the body. When circulation becomes less efficient, fluid may begin to collect in the lower parts of the body, especially the legs and feet. By the time swelling becomes clearly visible, the body may already be holding onto a significant amount of excess fluid. A simple evening check can be very helpful. Before bed, press your thumb gently but firmly into the front of your lower leg for about 5 seconds. If an indentation remains for more than a moment, that's a sign of fluid retention. You can also measure around your ankle at the same spot each day with a soft measuring tape. Even small changes over a week can be meaningful. Avoid sitting with your legs hanging down for long periods. When resting, try to elevate your feet so they're level with your hips. Another helpful habit is gentle movement. Every 30 minutes, stand up and slowly rotate your ankles in circles. This simple motion helps move fluid back toward the heart. Some people find light compression socks helpful when used consistently during the day, especially if swelling tends to worsen by evening. Warning number 7. Frequent nighttime bathroom trips. Waking up occasionally at night is common, but waking up repeatedly, night after night, can be a signal worth paying attention to. During the day, gravity pulls fluid toward the lower body. At night, when you lie down, that fluid shifts back toward the center of the body. This sudden change increases blood flow to the kidneys, prompting more urine production. Many people assume this is simply part of aging and never mention it, but consistent nighttime bathroom trips can be an important clue. For 1 week, try tracking how many times you wake up to use the bathroom, whether the amount feels significant. If it's happening more than twice a night on a regular basis, that information is worth sharing with a healthcare provider. A few practical steps may help. Avoid drinking fluids in the last few hours before bedtime. Elevate your legs in the evening while sitting, allowing fluid to shift earlier. Take any prescribed fluid balancing medications earlier in the day, if advised. These small adjustments can often improve sleep quality while reducing nighttime interruptions. Warning number 8. Difficulty breathing when lying flat. The 8th signal often shows up during sleep. You may notice that lying flat feels uncomfortable. You start adding extra pillows. You feel relief when sitting up or sleeping in a reclined position. When excess fluid redistributes toward the chest while lying down, breathing can feel more restricted. Many people adapt without realizing what's happening, gradually adjusting their sleeping position over time. Count how many pillows you need to feel comfortable. If the number has increased over the past few months, that's important information. Elevating the head of the bed slightly, rather than stacking pillows, can make breathing feel easier through the night. Before bed, gentle breathing exercises can also help. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Breathe slowly through your nose, allowing your belly to rise more than your chest. This strengthens breathing muscles and promotes relaxation before sleep. If you regularly need to sleep upright to feel comfortable, that's a signal that deserves prompt attention. Warning number 9. Ordinary activities becoming overwhelming. The 9th signal is often the one people can no longer ignore. Tasks that used to feel automatic now require planning, pauses, and recovery time. Climbing a single flight of stairs leaves you needing to rest. Carrying a small bag from the car feels far more demanding than it should. Even getting dressed or doing light housework feels draining. This happens when the heart can no longer deliver enough oxygen-rich blood to meet the body's everyday demands. Muscles fatigue more quickly, and recovery takes longer. One helpful way to monitor this is to establish a simple personal baseline. Choose a few easy activities. Walking from one room to another, climbing a short set of stairs, carrying a light object for a short distance. Notice how long it takes and how you feel afterward. Repeat this once a month. If these tasks begin taking significantly longer or leave you more exhausted than before, that change is meaningful. Pacing becomes essential here. Instead of trying to complete everything at once, break tasks into smaller parts. Rest between activities, even if you don't feel completely tired yet. Supportive changes at home can also make a difference. Using handrails, sitting while showering, or organizing frequently used items within easy reach reduces strain and helps conserve energy. The goal is not to push harder, but to move more wisely. Warning number 10. Abdominal swelling or tightness. The 10th signal is less talked about, but very important. You may notice your abdomen feeling tight or swollen. Clothing fits differently around the waist. Your stomach appears more distended even though your eating habits haven't changed. When circulation becomes significantly impaired, fluid can collect in the abdominal area. This creates pressure that can affect comfort, breathing, and digestion. A simple way to track this is by measuring your waist at the same time each morning before eating. Write the number down and watch for noticeable changes over a short period. Sleeping on your left side with a pillow between your knees may feel more comfortable for some people. Eating smaller, lighter meals can also reduce pressure and improve comfort. Gentle abdominal breathing can support fluid movement. Lie down comfortably, place your hands on your abdomen, and breathe slowly so the belly rises and falls. Practicing this for a few minutes each day can be soothing and supportive. If abdominal swelling begins to interfere with breathing or eating, that's a sign that should be addressed promptly. What contributes to these changes? These signals don't appear randomly. They are often the result of many small factors accumulating over time. One of the most common contributors is long-term elevated blood pressure, which places constant strain on the heart. Previous heart events can also affect how efficiently the heart functions later on. But there are also factors that are largely within your influence. Blood sugar imbalance, excess body weight, smoking, chronic stress, and prolonged inactivity all place additional demands on the heart over time. This is why a supportive approach works best when it's balanced and realistic. Think in terms of 3 simple pillars: eating better, moving regularly, supporting emotional well-being. Eating better doesn't mean perfection. It means favoring whole, minimally processed foods and being mindful of excess sugar and salt. Movement doesn't mean intense workouts. It means staying gently active throughout the day in ways that feel sustainable and safe. Emotional well-being matters more than many people realize. Chronic stress and constant tension place real strain on the body. Learning to slow down, breathe, and respond rather than react can make a meaningful difference over time. A calm reminder to close. No matter your age, your body has an incredible ability to adapt and respond when given the right support. The earlier you notice these signals, the more options you have. But even if some of these changes already feel familiar, it's never too late to begin caring for your body in a more attentive way. Your heart has worked tirelessly for you every single day without asking for recognition. It deserves your awareness, your patience, and your care. Those quiet signals, changes in breathing, energy, swelling, or sleep, are not inconveniences to ignore. They are messages. Listening is the first step. Thank you for spending this time with Health Boost. If this information was helpful, stay connected and continue learning how to support your body with calm, informed choices.